Yuningsih. This time will present the result of my study entitled Fabric Effectiveness on Fabric Shirt Through Motif Design. Okay, this research is a continuation of my previous research project, which focused on aesthetic element in batik shirt. In the study, it's known that aesthetic development of batik shirt is currently very diverse in terms of composition of aesthetic element. Visually, this batik motif composition display the characteristic of traditional batik motif, but has various placement and combination, giving unusual, unique, interesting impression. An example of the shirt can be seen on the slide. The picture on the slide shows several batik shirts with unusual composition. This shirt picture was taken from one of batik shirt manufacturers who has been developing batik for a long time, namely Danar Hadi. This development provides a new contemporary style and become an alternative clothing choice for men. With this attractive composition, it can add value to batik shirt and increase marketability. This condition is very favorable, but on the other hand, the development of very varied composition of motif has negative impact, one of which is the waste product by clothing production process. Moreover, the thing to pay attention to in the production of this batik shirt is synchronizing the motif. When the piece of clothing are to be combined, they must be the same and connect to become one whole part. For this reason, this batik pattern shirt motif has a complex composition. It will be affect the amount of waste product. The study aimed to obtain the dimension of an effective motif in designing batik shirt product to have an impact on reduction waste and ultimately reducing the burden of production. On the slide, I want to explain to achieve effectiveness in the production of batik shirt. It requires strategy and approach that the appropriate and have opportunity to be implemented. The literature review results showed that the concept of zero waste fashion design is approach that can be applied to achieve efficiency in the production of batik shirt. As a study conducted by Timur Sanen, the concept of zero waste fashion is study refers to optimizing material through material design layout. In this slide, I want to compare a clothing production process between conventional and zero waste concept. It appears that clothing production, the two of it can be combined, optimized, and controlled. So far, the process of production batik shirt uh, has not been widely implemented. For the reason, this concept has the potential streamline the production process. Furthermore, applying the concept of zero waste to batik shirt in this study carried by efficiency to the motif dimension, with the dimension of fabric as material for batik shirts. To determine the dimension of effective motif, it's necessary to map batik motif on shirts. An analysis of batik can be observed in the table on this slide. The table shows that classification is carried out on the type of motif, which can be classified into banji, ceplok, ganggong, and kawung. In the form of basic form repetition of motif categories as rom and square. Developing batik is divided to straight, half dot, tile or brick, or mirrored. The next table is report card size repetition of motif measured on a centimeter scale. This slide is an example of the application of analysis to batik motif that have been described in the previous slide. This slide is kawung motif is analyzed. So it's all my presentation. Thank you for the all